Seriously? Is this a joke?
Water tank, wait!
You're mine!
Will this help?
It's over! It can hide itself? Amazing!
Instant!
Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
None shall escape my judgment!
An Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Searing flame! Reload!
On your knees! Take this!
Cyan in back into the fray!
This one's mine! I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Where are you going?
Who said anything about letting off?
Radiant blood!
Dragon Swarm!
Make it rain!
Eternal Devastation!
Another incantation ruin.
Tiger blade!
Damn it!
Freeze laser!
Try harder! My turn! Shine! Radiant Strike!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Dragon
I've taken too many hits!
Blazing spear! Pierce Evo! Think again!
Thanks for the concern.
Simple repayment for a favor owed.
I don't grant favors. And I don't accept them either.
Dragon Swarm!
Deity!
Azure Storm!
Healing circle!
Thanks, Shion.
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the good of all.
Is it now?
Here I come! Slash! Swallow Blade!
Healing circle!
I owe you one!
Dazzling spin!
face you.
Lunar corruption! Lunar blast!
I'm not done! Eat dirt!
Annihilate!
If it's in the sky,
Can't
it's
get out
mine!
of this!
You're mine!
Wait!
I'm not
By
done!
the power of Tiger
Dragon
blade!
Swarm!
I'll face you!
It's over!
Searing flame!
Resonate with you!
Stalagmite! On your
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Hear my call!
mystic mercy!
Their arts were interrupted!
Take this!
Appreciate the
In your
help!
deck, Dohalim. Then tonight's meal is on you.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lunar corruption! Gemini
Take
Aqua!
this!
Searing flame! Reload!
Dragon Swarm!
Wait!
Swallow Blade!
Lunar
Dragon
corruption!
Swarm!
Tiger blade! Not on my watch!
Aqua
Lightning meteor! Lightning!
You're-
Downfall!
Try harder! My turn! I'm not done!
That's it! Denied! Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Water snake!
Here I come!
Fury!
Slash!
Tiger blade!
Burn in hell!
Water! Hear my call!
Take this!
Dazzling spin!
Slash!
Do
Dragon
it!
Swarm! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much. Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
I wonder what we can make with this. If you can't decide, I'll have it raw. Hey, wait! Don't eat that!
Here goes!
Radiant
You're
light!
mine!
Now I let loose.
Regenerate!
Water, hear my call! Flood! Tiger blade!
Okay.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Water, hear my
Rising
call!
mountain!
Where are you going?
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
One more!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Eternal devastation!
And just like that,
Here
I'm back in it.
goes! Start by holding the front line.
Nope.
Astral energy! Full throttle! Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? I hate camping out.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? That unique-looking trinket you're holding? Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Firemaster core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
I'm not afraid. Whoa! Hootle?
Discourteous, aren't you?
None shall escape my judgment!
Death on the wind! Here I come! Swallow blade!
Their hide is thick as armor!
Their arcs were interrupted.
No armor!
I'll stop it! Charge! Remind me to stay on your toes.
All mine! Plasma shot!
Going in.
I'm ready!
Elusive deity! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Strike! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
None shall escape my
You're mine!
judgment!
Swallow blade! Dragon form! Azure Storm!
Regenerate!
Water!
Here's your blade!
Here I come! Strike! You're finished! Swallow blade! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you.
No choice!
The abyssal deep. Clear for us a
Healing
path.
circle!
This debt.
Hear my call!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying? It's like
Right.
Damn it!
Hear my call!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! I'm not done!
In a bind,
That's my cue!
Tiger Blade! Shut him down!
power surges through me.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Radiant
Now! Slide! My turn! Mirage!
Lightning! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Take it!
Make it rain! Here's
Swallow
evil!
blade!
I need to be stronger. For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late. What is this?
Out of our way!
Ignite!
On guard!
Damn it! Dragon Form! Negative
Take
gain.
cover when it curls up!
By the power of water!
This one's mine!
We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
I'm not done! All yours! Dragon Swarm! Eternal Devastation! We've turned the tables on him!
There are still more
Like
left!
that could
Right.
easily be
No time
fatal.
to hold back.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Glacial Spear!
You're
Here's
mine.
evil!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
There are
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Now! Here I
Not
come!
by a long shot.
Dragon Swarm!
Healing
Tiger
circle!
Blade!
Orochi Fury!
Appreciate the help.
Can you take it?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Take this! Chrono Blade!
Death from the wind.
None
Take
shall
this!
escape my sight!
Dragon Swarm! Crush!
Make it rain!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I can feel my power growing!
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renings? That's a scary thought. This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renin castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renins attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
An opponent like this should be easy. Easter!
Get behind me!
Cyan Instant!
Here I come!
Worth a shot!
I'm not done!
Leave the agile ones
Dragon
to me.
Swarm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Does it hurt?
Here I
Leave
come!
the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Freeze Lancer!
I'll smash you!
I'll grind you into Swallow Blade! Dragon Sword! Orochi Fury!
Healing circle!
On your thanks!
On guard!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Hold
Just
nothing
as
back!
well, I'm here to stop.
Annihilation! Hear me!
No
Flame of
further.
Fury!
You're mine!
Burning strike!
Water,
Dragon
hear my
Sword!
call!
Into everlasting
Sword
darkness! Negative gate! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hear me! Flame of
Going in.
Fury!
Take this! Can you take it?
Laser Deity! Here's evil!
Swallow Blade! Dragon Sword!
Tiger Blade, make it rain!
Mom, get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Out of our way!
Dragon Ka! It's go time! Strike! Dragon Swarm!
If it cools up, time to get out of the way.
Swallow Blade! Infernal
I'll bash in their defenses!
Oh, stop it,
Glad you
Charge!
have your thanks, Kisara.
Take this! Swallow
Hear
Blade!
me!
Dragon
Flame
Sword!
of Fury! Burning
Dragon Sword!
Hear my
Orochi
call!
Fury! Stop! I'm not done! Burn!
Look sharp!
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Blast the shot! Try harder!
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm observed.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Take this! Swallow Blade! Dragon Sword!
Hear my call!
Swallow Blade!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Try harder! Not a
Freeze Lancer!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Why'd you heal me?
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the front.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Prepare to be healed!
Not on my watch!
Strike! It's time!
Much obliged.
Speaking of thanks, did you know Renan's and... This calls for a celebratory drink.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Did anybody see that?
Lost!
In a bind?
Strike!
Dazzling
Here I come!
Hear my call!
Here I come! Not today!
Flame of Fury! Burning strike!
Falling
Raging Luna Storm!
Glacial
Orochi Fury!
Prepare to be sealed, though. Little before. Actually,
Double me! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
like a finely timed waltz.
Take this!
All right.
Radiant
And just like that, I'm back in
Ready!
it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Easy peasy. Ha, Hoodle.
You want me? Come get me!
No escape!
This one's mine!
I'm gone!
Not in your dreams!
I'll face you! I'll grind you into dust! I'm ready! Swallow blade! Hey! Blow them away!
None shall escape.
Here goes! Flying free? Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Swallow blade! Air pressure!
Look sharp!
Here I come! Flash!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Look sharp!
Take this!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Shock! On your knees! We did it!
These little ones
Tide
are
of battle
hardly
has
worth
turned in
our
our
time.
favor. Let's talk.
Cut them
Indeed,
apart to your
but
heart's
remain
content.
ever vigilant.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Discourteous, aren't you?
Water. Here I go.
Slash! Try harder! No! Get
This
it!
one's mine.
Dragon form! Tempe!
Water.
Orochi Spear!
This one
Resonate with the earth.
Armor!
Stop me! You're awesome! Remind me to stay on your good side.
Damn it! Slash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning.
Slash!
Tiger Blade.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Slash! Dragon! Eat dirt! Catapult! I'm ready! Small! Hey! Blow them away!
Flaming meteor!
Who wants to run next?
Benediction
Here
light.
goes!
Swallow blade! Dragon
Here's
form!
evil. Freeze.
I feel sprightlier than before.
I'm okay, guys. Did anybody see that? Whoa!
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing! I'll thank you.
Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
Begin! Aim for the weak spot! Slash!
Raging Lunar
Dragon
Storm!
Searing Flame! Reload!
This one's mine!
Searing Flame!
Tiger
Reload!
Blade!
Cyan
from the wind.
Instant Falling Storm!
Take this!
Prepare to be
Blade.
sealed, oh fleet of foot.
Blade.
Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Take this! Strike!
Switch to offense!
Crush!
Amazing.
Dragon Swarm!
Seismic Rupture!
Orochi Fury!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
This one's mine!
Seismic
One more!
Rupture!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance on the wind!
This one's all mine!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm impressed.
Burning Strike! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Appreciate the help.
Searing Tiger Blade! Here I go! Rolling Storm! Searing Flame! Reload! I'm out!
Here I come! Burn!
Back into the fray!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Dragon
This
Swarm!
one's mine! Hear me!
Last
Flame of
shot!
Fury! Burning
I'll blind you with a dust!
This is looking good!
Let me help!
Snake,
Lunar
the abyssal
Rondo!
deep!
Rising!
Rupture!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Take it! I'm not done!
Here I go!
Dragon Swarm!
You're mine!
He who prepares is free from
Downfall!
threat.
Take it! Into the shadows!
Tempest engulfs you!
Radiant, let
Snake
the
of the
marksman
abyssal
handle
deep!
this!
Clear for us!
Here I come! Solar Blade!
Make it right!
In an instant! Impact Block!
Shine! Radiant light!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
I owe you one for that! Falling
Dragon
Storm!
Swarm!
I owe you one for that!
This one's mine!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon
Such
Swarm!
unadulterated fury.
Downfall! Think again!
Radiant light!
Look here!
Regenerate! Regenerate!
Okay, here I come!
I'm in your deck, Doreen.
Then tonight's meal is on
That
you.
move!
Keep going.
Here comes the big one!
Take this! Rotating projectile!
Take this!
Seismic Rupture!
This one's all mine! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Flash! Burn in hell!
Benediction light.
Dragon Swarm!
Heal! I owe you one for that!
More sequels?
Keep calm
No
and take them
further.
down.
Tiger Blade!
This one's mine!
Solar Blade! Dragon Swarm! Slash!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Down! You're all
Shine!
Let me help! First aid!
Everlasting
Freezing storm!
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth!
Through armor!
Ice tornado! Let the
The enemy's on the ropes!
We've got him where we want it.
It's time to end this battle!
I couldn't make it in time.
I'll bring you back from death abyss!
Air pressure!
Resuscitation!
Shield and face!
Watch yourself.
I'm on
There
There's
are
incredible power.
It's in your head. It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
I'm not done! Come one!
I'll bring you back
Is
from
this
death's
it?
abyss!
I owe
I'll
you.
bring you back from death's abyss!
Try harder! My turn!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Shattering! No! It can't end here! Here I come! No escape!
Piercing roar!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Crescent move! Tiger!
This should do it!
This one's mine!
Benediction light.
I don't have much left. Fantastic.
You're
Now
mine!
my clothes will ruin.
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
You're mine! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Here!
Swallow Blade! Try
I'll heal you
this!
all!
Infernal Current! Air
Healing circle!
the earth!
In a bind?
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the good of all
You're
of us.
mine!
Is it now?
Flaming meteor!
Orochi's Fury!
Annihilation!
Seismic Pressure! Try harder! Not a chance!
I'll heal you all!
Burn in hell!
Resonate with the earth.
You're mine!
I was overconfident.
Come on.
Lunarunga!
You have to hold on.
We did it!
The enemy's open.
Tiger Blade.
Thrilling performance.
Rising Falcon!
Water Snake Wake.
Ah!
Make it rain.
Rimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.